the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, get it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it here, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones, yeah, the dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Love. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the gun, Kelly. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, Now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy.
Tariq Woolen in on the stop.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Play action, it's Kelly.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Kelly. Found his target. It's Anderson.
And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, Kelly. Touchdown, Browns. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
The Texans at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Kelly. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Looking to throw on second down. Kelly. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. First down, and it's Pollard again. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
That might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On second and 11 now.
Love. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here's Tony on the quick slant.
And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle but couldn't spring himself free. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Pollard.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Pollard again. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the one. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being fourth.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
Well, this is something we've seen before. We've seen a defense beat a rookie, pretend to leave a window, and then the defensive back jumped in the seams of ball release. Big time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Now here's Pollard, and he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction. That leads to second down. They'll run left with Pollard. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On second down, it's McCoy. And all this Texans defense is all charged up now. They stop them behind the line for the 2nd straight play. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And the Texans have earned the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. There to stop him, Terrell Edmunds. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Love from the gun on third down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice gain of 21 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at
because
all.
those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. They'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Kelly. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Kellen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes, but people try to tackle you and not throw it away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should be throwing.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. Lowers things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Kelly. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. From the the red zone now. They'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 15. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 108 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action. Love to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
Love's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-2 matchup.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Again, it's Love. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
He certainly did a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Second down, Love. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and hold it.
Touchdown! Tony Pollard, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. The Browns drive about to get started.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
He's going to look deep down the field.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Texans are going to take possession as they get it at the 42-yard line.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's not 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along?
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Houston.
Anthony Schwartz,
58 yards.
And the Texans are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Texans 31, Browns 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw now, here's Love.
That'll be caught. It's Tony. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Kaiser White.
And the Browns are right back in this football game.
That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On 2nd and 9, Kelly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. On 2nd and 12, Love. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
On 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Forget knowing what the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace where the other offense are going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Kelly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, Kelly. And this is going to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Phidarian Mathis bringing him down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 183 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15. And spotted at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Give up the gun to Hill. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved at him like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one is going. The frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Kelly to throw.
Open man is Jalen Darden. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here's Kelly. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at 3rd and 8 coming up.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But it's fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor.